Franziska Brause and Lisa Klein from Germany race for the bronze first, and then the race for the world title with another German rider, Lisa Brennauer. We'll talk about her and Chloe Dygert shortly, but for the moment concentrating on the race for bronze. Lisa Klein, who won a silver medal in Harrogate at the World Road Championships in the mixed relay last autumn. Klein was the bronze medalist last year. She's trying to match that this time, but 21-year-old Brause provides the opposition. Brause starting in the home straight, Klein halfway down the back straight.
Brause, the fastest starter of the two in qualifying, but they're pretty evenly matched. She pulled away in the final kilometre, really. So some German pursuing here, second, third and fourth position in qualifying. So a lot of German jerseys in front of this home crowd.
This is a bit like when we had Rebecca Romero and Wendy Huvenagel in the Olympic final in Beijing. It's very hard, or when you have riders from the same country racing against each other, the crowd aren't quite sure what to do, are they, most of the time? Because they don't have an obvious person to cheer for. And it creates a strangely muted atmosphere inside the velodrome. They're enjoying it, but they're not quite sure.
Great positions for both riders. And we have to remember, before we got here, the world record was 3:20. Well, Brause did 3:20 in qualifying and Klein 3:21.8. So these are fantastic athletes.
Brause just clipped a tenth off the advantage that Lisa Klein is holding at the moment. Remember, well, Klein looking to win the bronze for the second year in a row.
A lot slower than they were in qualifying. A position so tucked, keeping the head below the level of the shoulders. That's actually one of the best positions that I've seen, actually.
She continues to take a little bite out of the advantage that Klein holds with every time check, and she's almost level now. And it swings the other way. So Brause now has just gone into the lead for the first time, with 5 laps to go.
Well, sometimes it's all about the end time. So again, another cliche, but sometimes going slower at the start, if you look at the previous profiles, is done on purpose to try and get a faster last K, measure the effort a little bit better. And she's in the lead now and slowly pulling away.
Brause is going really well here. She timed her effort well, measured her effort well in the closing stages. 3 laps to go, and it's over 3/4 of a second in favour of Brause, the 21-year-old. Brause is the European champion. She beat Lisa Brennauer to claim that title last summer. But remember the times that Chris was talking about that these athletes managed earlier today. 3:25 was enough to win the European title only last year.
Yeah, everybody's moved forward, particularly the endurance time disciplines. Apart from the women's team pursuit, that's the only one that hasn't moved forward.
Franziska Brause then from Germany is going to beat her compatriot Lisa Klein to the bronze medal here. And she comes into the finish 3:24.284, and Klein, having made the faster start, saw that advantage slowly whittle away, and in the end it was a fine win for Brause, who gets herself onto the podium, and Klein, who won the bronze last year, doesn't manage to equal it this time.
Well, pleased with that. There's a big gap between these two, and Dygert and Brennauer, who we'll see shortly. So she is pleased with that. That was the best she could possibly come away with here, and she's achieved it.
So Germany picking up another couple of medals in women's individual pursuit.